how fast the intro is. My God.
It's the Redux, baby.
It's the intro Redux. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a shit show on two wheels.
Is it playing for everybody? I need you to check.
Yeah, if you guys could check, that'd be great. We would love you. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing better than
because on the restream side of things.
Okay, I just posted a YouTube link in our Discord to the Live on Two Wheels version of the live show.
Yeah. We got one person watching from two people watching from there.
Oh my God,
guys, it's starting.
It's starting. It's starting.
We're at the beginning of the Live on Two Wheels. That's its own thing.
Static
noise? What? Static noise?
Is it the AC?
That's a great question.
That's a great question for not us being live.
Let me just see.
Shout out to this company that makes chocolate with blueberries inside. They're so good. There's an echo.
You only hear the echo, you idiot.
I can hear both of us echoing.
Yes, I know.
Can you guys hear an echo? Is it so cool?
It's just no. They're monitoring the output. It's the same.
Bo, you sound like I'm like.
Yeah, I stopped it. I just wanted to see if there was a hiss, but
okay.
It's they do hear the echo. All right, well, fuck your ears.
We love the echo. Oh shit!
Don't say shit.
My chair's not locked. Hi, Bo.
How are you?
I'm here.
I just want to show everybody first off before we do anything at all.
Can we all just take a deep breath together?
I just want you to appreciate my shirt.
Oh my God, Jeff is calling. Hey, Trey, can you answer this phone call from Jeff and handle whatever he needs to be handled?
I just want everybody to appreciate my shirt.
Oh. Jeff from Mountain
little mini ghost, Landon, who is in 7th grade, if I recall. 7th grade.
Don't know anything anymore.
He made me this shirt.
Oh, true story, yeah.
Look at this. It's me. He did such a phenomenal job. It is backwards for you guys. So, fun fact, when you guys see me, I'm flipped my screen so that when I look at Chase, it looks like I'm looking at him on the stream.
Yes, we have.
It is backwards. It just says it's bow time, and then it's got my stupid face.
It does have his stupid face.
I showed this to my wife, and she almost sobbed. She was so adorable. It was probably the coolest gift I've ever gotten.
She almost sobbed?
Yeah. She was like, "Oh, that's adorable," because I told her it's like he's in 7th grade.
So we should probably say, hi, everybody.
Yeah, hey, everybody.
Welcome to Live on Two Wheels, episode 19 of season 2. This is your, most of the time, weekly motorcycle live show.
Yeah.
Brought to you guys every week here on the Live on Two Wheels YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
We are, guys, we're trying something out. We are streaming this at the same time on the Chase on Two Wheels YouTube channel and the Live on Two Wheels YouTube channel.
Yes.
Which one you watch it on doesn't really matter. We have a way of getting all of the chats from both onto one page, so we can, we'll see your comments regardless. Right. You guys know we're trying to push the whole Live on Two Wheels thing as its own brand. In today's episode, guys, we got a lot to talk about.
That sounds more daunting than it actually is.
I mean, it's kind of daunting.
There's a little drama.
It's a little drama-y, and we're gonna talk about Wreck Bike Rebuild and why it's gonna be going away as you know it.
Okay, you can't do that.
I can 100% do that.
It's no more as it was.
As it was. Yeah, you have to do the YouTube thing as it was. As some of you guys might have noticed, we were not live last week. Not going to go into a lot of detail about that. Heather, my wife's family, there is some very bad family news that we are dealing with right now. It's a very unfortunate situation. It sucks really bad. And it takes a lot of mental energy to handle that right now. So last week, I was not in the headspace to do a live show. We didn't even know if I was going to be in town. I ended up being in town, but I told Bo, if I'm going to do a show, I want to be able to do a show with you guys and be upbeat and fun and
present.
and all, present. Yeah, and I was barely present for the videos we filmed.
Yeah.
So there's no way I could do a live show last week. Still bad news this week, but it's just, it is what it is, and we're back to it today. But if you guys notice anything weird, that's what's going on. That's why you missed last week's show. actually, fun fact, Bo, last week's show was the first show that we missed.
Yeah, we missed entirely. We've pushed back like an episode or two.
Yeah, but we've always done a show. Last week was the first time we actually missed a show. I'm kind of proud about that because we got to season 2, episode 19.
Yeah.
Before that happened, and if you guys probably know because if the Live on Two Wheels crew knows this, it's a shit show around here the majority of the time. So yeah, it was like if we're gonna miss a show, that's a good enough reason to miss a show type thing. But regardless, today we're talking Wreck Bike Rebuild, guys.
A lot of movement, a lot of changes, a lot of cool stuff.
A lot of stuff, and
special little video just for you guys.
Bo has a video that I haven't even got to see.
Yeah.
I think we talked about it on the show a couple shows ago. Excuse me, but we just finished up our CBR 1000. Pause. Everything okay? Everything good?
Deliver on Saturday. You can coordinate with Jeff after you get off work.
Perfect. Okay. We got parts coming in for the CBR 600, so trying to make sure stuff gets done quickly.
We're on like it's mission go.
We've hit the warp speed button and it got jammed, and it's just we can't jump out of warp speed right now.
The last 2 years, and we'll get into more of this. The last 2 years have been trying, and we've learned lessons, and now we're at the precipice, and we've just jumped off. So it is a free fall to the finish line.
We are at terminal velocity right now.
Trying to get all these bikes, given away and start fresh and start anew, and we're going to discuss all of that today.
Yeah, that's going to be the main thing about today, guys. And we're gonna have to make a YouTube version of this because, like, YouTube people need to know. And I know you guys are YouTube, obviously, but, like, we've talked about it. Yeah. We get to talk differently on Live on Two Wheels as opposed to YouTube where things got to be super clicky and then it's got to be something happening 24/7. So this is more of a chill conversation about it.
Freaking Mark says it's raining CBRs. It is raining CBRs.
It's raining CBRs. Yeah, that doesn't work. No. That's right.
You tried it anyway.
I did. I knew
you
it.
You didn't do it inside your head first. So you did it outside out loud.
That's true. Welcome to me. So guys, we're gonna do the regular. We're gonna do the regular Live on Two Wheels shit. We're gonna do the Discord stuff. We're gonna do all of our normal start things, and then we'll get into this Wreck Bike Rebuild stuff. But it's honestly really exciting. It's a little scary, and we're gonna go through all that. Like we said, this is Live on Two Wheels, your weekly motorcycle live show. If you guys want to just watch it. Obviously, we're here live on Thursday. I was like, what's today? In my head.
Fuck.
Yep, it's going to be one of those. We are live Thursday, 4:30 to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch us after the fact, if you can't watch us while we're live, if you're working or something like that, the videos go up on the Live on Two Wheels YouTube channel. There's a link in the description if you're watching this on the Chase on Two Wheels channel. And if you just want to listen to us, maybe while you're driving to work or something like that, you can find this as a podcast on Spotify, Google Podcast, all the good stuff.
Hey, we got somebody in here who this is their first live show for them. They've been following on the Apple Podcast.
We love that.
The adopted guy. Welcome.
Yeah, if you're on Apple Podcast, leave us a review. I would love to read them. Didn't check it this week, but I'll check it next week. Somebody go over the Apple Podcast and leave us.
It's going to be a shit show for a while, guys.
Leave us a dramatic-ass review, and I'll read the whole damn thing.
Just so that we're clear, the next, month or so is going to be crazy. So
yeah, it's going to be a lot. We're going to make it through though. We have a well-oiled machine that can handle.
I gave some sincere thought to picking up heavy drinking. Like that's my new thing now. Is I'm going to start that.
I haven't been hard on the bourbon lately. Because
no, it's not.
It's not. No, okay. I was gonna be like, what?
No, go for it. Go hard.
There are some days where it's like, at the end of the day, it would be nice to have a glass.
It's a great time to pick up a heroin addiction.
Fun fact: I'm no longer eating meat as of 2 weeks ago.
Cool.
Was it 2 weeks ago? Or was it 3 weeks ago? Something like that. It's been great.
Yeah.
Honestly, hadn't missed it at all.
I felt great. Actually, I think it was a video that you and Heather did a long while back. When I was I had been doing the whole food plant-based thing for 2 years, and I felt fantastic. It's just when you go that far into it, it's there's so much prep work.
It is
for the whole food plant-based stuff where you're just you're making every freaking. So
that's my goal. We can talk. We're not going to talk about it this stream. No, that's not what we're talking about. But it's interesting stuff. I read a book that changed my mind, but we're not going to get into all that. You guys don't. You truly don't give a fuck. one of the things we like doing at the end of the show, guys, we like pushing our Discord. We have a whole, Discord server and everything that's full of people that are into motorcycling and riding and all the kind of stuff. So if you guys are one of those Discord people and you want to check out our Discord, it's full of like-minded people that came there from motorcycle YouTube. So if you guys want to hang out over there, it's a good time. But we have a Live on Two Wheels channel on the Discord, and what we do at the end of the show, we jump into a what are they called?
Threads.
The threads.
Man, it's 1 week.
No,
You've lost the sauce.
I lost all the sauce.
1 week.
So we have a Live on Two Wheels thread for this episode. At the last 5 minutes of the show, we always jump in there and you guys, we promote you guys to publish, what are they called? Memes. My God. Bo, help.
I can't.
Hold on.
I cannot help you.
You guys go over there, post some funny photos and shit. It's just a fun way to end the episode.
Yep.
If you guys don't know how to do that, I can show you on my screen. Bo, if you're on my screen.
I will be in a second. Hold on.
Can't drag this.
Hey, it's not broken. That's good.
Sweet. So you guys, this is our Discord. You will see the little C2Dub logo here. If you scroll down, you'll see, where is it? Live on Two Wheels right here highlighted. This is the Live on Two Wheels one. And then up here, Threads, Season 2, Episode 19. You guys go up in here. Look at that. Already going down. You guys go in there. It does not have to be, it just has to make us laugh. That's what we're looking for.
That's the goal. The goal is to end on a high note, just in case we bombed horribly.
It's kind of like a ejector seat.
Yep.
And we can let you guys be funny.
are really saving the show.
Yeah, really. But speaking of Discord, we always like to give a shout out to one of our Discord members. And this week it's White Rice 83 with a what is that? A Z900?
Mm-hmm.
Very good looking bike.
Yeah.
Hey, it doesn't look grotesquely hot around that beautiful lake that bike is propped up on. So shout out to White Rice 83 with a
nice
cool bike. That's in the moto photo section. My absolute favorite channel on Discord. People just posting photos of their motorcycles. And if you guys know, I've taken a lot of photos of motorcycles, so I can highly
Don't know if you know
it.
this. We like motorcycles.
We're a big fan. Okay, yeah, that's all the stuff. Now, next up is... did Ghost do all this? Oh, we have to do a Ghost reading because our ethereal Ghost producer is not here today. Yeah. He has a regular job with regular responsibilities.
That pays him and gives him insurance.
Yes, all of those things. But he did leave something for us to read for you guys. Okay. Now,
hold on.
You
ready?
Hold on. Okay, I'm ready. Dearest viewers, it is with great sadness that I, Ghost of House Two Wheels, must be absent from Season 2, Episode 19 during the live stream. My primary duties have summoned me to the capital of Tennessee, Nashville, the site of SmortCon 2022, and thusly I am unfortunately indisposed at the current time. I have, however, done my due diligence to present the standard introductory items of the show, such as the Moto Photo, the Tip of the Week, and the Quick Shifter segment that I had a little extra fun with this week. #end credits ? I just hope that Chase and Bo have come up with a topic by the time this is of this reading. Good luck, boys. 'Tis my goal to return to my normal ghostly position 7 days from now. I wish good fortune to all viewers and listeners, current and future. Peace, love, and boo. Ghost. Signed at Ghost on Two Wheels on Instagram. I gave myself chills while reading.
I uploaded that.
When did you put that music in? Because you have never used that music before, and I almost lost it when it started. I was like,
today.
When the fuck was this added?
You were sitting right there chomping on salad.
And I do be chomping on salad these days. So guys, Ghost is at his regular job. That was fucking hilarious. Fun fact, that was the first time I've read through that. So this whole teleprompter video stuff is actually working out pretty well.
Yeah, right.
I'm getting better at actually reading. All right, guys. So our ethereal friend and host, or producer. Ghost is not here today, but we do have a Ghost Tip of the Week. Bo, have you read it yet?
No, I have not.
Okay, good. Ghost Tip of the Week brought to you by Ghost on Two Wheels. Be careful not to get glue on your playing cards. It's tough to deal with. Yes! Yay!
God damn it.
He should post the Ghost Tip of the Week on Instagram.
And he does that every week. Are you not following Ghost on Two Wheels? You sack of shit. You should feel bad. You should feel real bad right now.
I will do this right now.
God bless.
I am so sorry. Every time I see it, I'm telling the people, and then by the time I get off, I'm like, I don't think about this. Hold
show
on.
people this awesome shirt one more time.
Yeah, guys, just look at Bo's shirt.
It just look at that.
Oh wait, speaking of Ghost, we have Ghost in the shop. Can we, Bo, get the thing I found at Publix?
What?
You have to show the people the thing I got.
Oh yeah.
I was at Publix buying salad shit earlier, and I found this can. How freaking amazing is that? The episode.
Do it on yours so that they can read it.
The episode where Ghost is not here.
You don't follow.
I found
you don't follow Goonie as well.
Well, can we only call me out on one person a show?
That fucking thing.
Ghost, you're here in spirit. I've told Bo he can't drink you. I cannot guarantee that that's gonna last. Okay. Anyway, that was our segment. Are you drinking it right? God damn it, Bo! No, you're drinking Ghost.
Yeah, don't say it like that.
You're.
Oh, this is good.
I bought that for him. It wasn't for you.
You bought that for him or
For him to be like he was gonna be the can.
He's still here.
You're drinking him.
It's okay.
Oh my
we
God.
are become one.
I'm leaving that on you. I can confirm Ghost does post his Ghost Tip of the Week.
Yeah.
Everybody go follow Ghost on Two Wheels. I would show you on my screen, but you can't see shit.
Yeah.
All right. Ghost, we missed you. We miss you, period. All right, so next up.
Quick shifter.
We do have the quick shift. Oh my God. Stop. Thank you. That comes over the audio, doesn't it?
It was so loud.
I'm so sorry,
It was
guys.
so loud.
I'm so sorry. Okay, guys, the next segment is our quick shifter segment. It is where Ghost puts together some high-level news stuff from the motorcycle industry. We read through it. I've got 30 seconds per thing. Yes. I can't pause it. I'm not supposed to pause it. You guys playing bingo, I'm not trying to pause it. And we have other things to talk about as well with that. Okay, quick shifter, let's go. Music. Thanks. Oh, God. First up, Yamaha Motors UK offers certified pre-owned bike program in 2022. Is this a step to direct selling and bypassing the dealership? Hashtag stir the pot. UK stands for United Kingdom. There you go. Yeah, fuck you. I knew that. Oh my God. Are we okay? We're just gonna break down the entire. I've been there. Okay, I know. Asshole. I know what that is.
Hilarious.
Thank you for confirming that for the audience. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, we'll see.
Little direct to
move,
consumer. Yeah, very bold move, Cotton.
KTM and Cardo Systems joining forces for the KTM Pack Talk Edge variant. Fully expecting to see the next version be for Live on Two Wheels. Yeah, I saw this as well.
We saw this, and producer Trey might have beat them to the punch.
Yeah.
With wrapping a Cardo Edge.
Yep.
I'm not gonna.
Oh, no.
Hey, limited edition.
Oh, wait. We have to pause. Hey, there's a Live on Two Wheels edition.
The gauntlet. It's already been thrown. You was late. You was late
Oh,
by like 24
damn.
hours.
Damn. Hey, you know they are a sponsor. You shouldn't like.
No, not Cardo. I'm talking about KTM. We love Cardo.
Oh.
Damn right. We love Cardo. Look at that.
Hey,
Look at that.
play.
hat.
You paused it.
Oh wait, that was Trey's fault. That was Trey's fault.
Don't
We had
blame it on that, man.
we had
Don't
Trey.
blame it on that, man.
Also, I've never seen Trey so adamant about things.
Yeah,
that's a first.
There's a different side of Trey that's been coming out lately. Hit
I know.
play, God.
Sorry. All right.
Jesus, fuck.
I would totally buy the Live on Two Wheels one. Also, can we wrap my Cardo Edge in red?
Yeah,
That needs to happen.
sure
Like,
we can.
actually, it would look like shit with my current helmet. Anyway, moving on. Hold your butts. Oh my God. Demo days, June 17th through the 18th. Suzuki, Canton, Georgia. Kawasaki, Nashville, Tennessee. Yamaha, Council Bluffs, Indiana. If you guys want to try out some Suzukis, Kawasaki's, or Yamahas, yeah, a bit slow news week. Ghost will be signing autographs at Suzuki Demo Day in June 18th. I love that. Okay. Maybe. Yeah. A slow day for
Yes, I recorded, guys. Thank you.
Oh, people are telling you to record?
Yeah.
I love it.
IA is
Thank
Iowa,
you so
by the way.
much.
Yeah, see, Iowa is, everybody's also like, it's fucking Iowa. All right. Ghost was able to get Jin from Revzilla to mention SmortCon on the Instagram Live for Revzilla last week. I saw it.
I've got a lot of open time in August. I'm gonna just jump in on everyone else's summer writing plans. I'm fresh of ideas, so guys, pitch them to me where I should go in August. If it's not Europe, where else should I go and go riding? Ghost on Two Wheels, SmortCon, Ride on Two Wheels. Are going to Nashville. Interesting. I'll have to look that up. It's first time I want to check that out.
I told
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
It's amazing.
That I didn't see that. That's hilarious.
Yeah. That was absolutely amazing.
I can't with
The
the
slowest ghost.
ladies and gentlemen.
We got him. This is the slowest ghost ever. It's still going.
It was a slow news day.
It's still going.
We have to let it play out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's a minute more. I'm so sorry for you guys watching this for content.
Whoa.
Oh.
Ah.
Still spinning? That first click, sometimes the clutch sticks.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I like.
Burn out. Yeah.
Little behind the. I mean, this is poignant for the
Yeah.
for the title.
A little shit stain that's a permanent marker on our shop floor.
Yeah.
The clutch plates are new.
This is like in credit scene.
Clutch plates are
Yeah,
new.
yeah.
This is so good.
Yeah.
So when he clicked
We're
down
like
gear,
Marvel movie
the
studios.
clutch did first
No, we
just
are
grabbed
not.
First
No.
gear and started pushing the front end around.
Okay, so before we get into
Stop
anything
saying
more,
that.
What?
You've said that now 6 times.
Living on a high?
No, before we get into anything,
Oh God.
like we're in the beginning of before we get anything.
Sorry. Before we
I love this. A little squeaky fart at the
What the fuck?
end. Ghost Missy Bud.
He was like, "Hey, I can't be here, so I'm putting in the extra."
Yep. That was amazing.
Producer Trey just handed me this, which is apparently rap film that is red.
Nice.
So
Well, to be fair, everything on your
Thanks.
side looks red as fuck right now.
That's
you
true.
You look like you're on the set of The Batman.
hey, speaking of helmets you just got,
Yeah.
also we would like to let everybody know that we are currently. You guys know how you can do the super chats on the show. I would like to make it clear that all super chats are going to this. It is a ruckus for Ghost.
Yeah.
All donations go straight there. So we'll give a shout out to the top donators. We got Smort, aka Randrew, Freddie Rods, and Ghost Couch. We will buy this and we will make a video with it.
Yep.
Just so you guys know, we're being serious. Okay, I think. Oh, we got.
We want to do the video?
We got housekeeping. I guess the entire episode is housekeeping, though, right? Kind of. Yeah.
The whole thing is. Yeah.
We put a really cool video out today, though. It's about the Livewire 1. I think you guys will love it. Even if you don't care about electric bikes, I think you guys should go check it out. It's a really cool video. The team worked really hard on it. And, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's housekeeping.
Yeah.
The
Done.
first ride that goes out tomorrow, I'm still editing it. And
Yep.
I'll make Bo edit it tomorrow.
That's
So
not what we discussed.
it's fine. It's fine.
That's not what we discussed. We don't like
All right.
moving backwards.
All right, Bo, get us into this. Where do we start here? I'm gonna eat my chocolate.
Well, okay. So first off,
You want a piece of chocolate?
No, I don't want a piece of chocolate.
Okay.
So basically, what started this whole thing is that we are, like we said, ramping up to the end of season 5. Finally.
That we've been doing for 2 years.
Yeah, lots of issues along the way that have,
A pandemic.
yeah, shipping
Shipping issues.
delays on work being done. It's been a nightmare. But the cool thing that we just did is we finished up the CBR 1000, the Street Fighter,
Yes, my pride and joy.
and we got to take it to Caffeine and Octane and actually show it.
And we
off.
recorded it.
Yeah, and we recorded it. Now, I have a little video.
Oh yeah, Bo didn't let me look at this video, by the way.
You'll have to go to the location of it in the server. Let me know when you have it up. It is. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna bring this up. All right, hit play. It's a short little thing, just a musical little video, little clips of all this jazz.
And Mark, get set. This is exclusive shit.
Yeah, nobody has seen this footage.
Dude, this is hype as shit. Dude, I'm excited. I am wearing the same shirt. Hey, that's us. Woo!
Yep.
Nice job on the little hype video, bud.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you put that together today.
Yeah. So we took it to Caffeine and Octane, got to show it off to people. Which sidebar? That.
Oh, we should probably explain what caffeine octane is.
So it's like this. It's the first Sunday of every month. It's just all sorts of motorsport stuff.
A
Like
giant mall parking lot
filled
gets
with
taken over by the automotive Atlanta industry.
a lot of cool custom stuff, some classic stuff, supercars, motorcycles, vintage stuff. It's pretty dope.
The amount of money that
Yeah.
that place has in the parking lot.
Tens and
Is
tens
disgusting.
and tens, possibly hundreds of millions of dollars in just one half of it. It was a lot of fun. I've been to a couple of them just as going there,
Right.
and I enjoy it. It's cool to see all that stuff. It was a cool vibe to kind of get people's actual physical reactions, like being there and being able to talk to people and see them.
I have a fun story about caffeine and octane.
Yeah, go for it.
So there's a hotel across the street from the parking lot.
Yes.
And when on the night after Heather and I got married, we were staying at the hotel. Obviously, we have the hotel room. We go back there. The next morning was caffeine and octane.
Nice.
So, and obviously after your wedding, you're fucking hungover as shit.
Yeah.
And the next morning, I'm just out of it, and all I hear is like, brah, brah, like all this kind of crazy shit. And I look out our window, and it's
sea
just,
of
I
cars.
look down, because like obviously, the day before it was the wedding day, we're getting ready in the room, or I'm getting ready in the room or whatever. And I look out the window and you see this giant parking lot.
Yeah.
And then the next day, so you have that contrast of like one day it's a regular parking lot. It's huge, whatever, and there's some cars there. And then the next day it's just full of supercars.
Yep.
Being grotesquely loud.
Yeah.
So
It's definitely an experience.
totally agree.
I will say this. I never going to the Caffeine and Octane. It was like, oh, this is cool, but I didn't seek it out. It's also really early in the morning, and I hate mornings, so I never really just went back. I was like, it's a cool experience. Done. Check that out.
Right.
Getting to show off something that we've been working on for a long time and actually have people see it and physically be there.
That was also the first time we've had.
Nick
we didn't
Ingle
do a
says he
meetup.
was there. It was cool bikes. Smaller in person. It is much smaller than you think it is. But it was really awesome to see that, people coming up and being able to put their eyes on it.
Right.
Really awesome experience. Here's what it did for me. It made me realize that we should be doing that more often. We should be I think a lot gets lost in video, and the videos take place over a period of time. Hey, this one is an outlier because
long period of time,
it took a lot longer than it should have. And we'll go into some of the changes that we're going to make to kind of keep that from happening moving forward. But we definitely need to slot more time in to put it in front of people so people can see exactly what's going on. Because the amount of detail that you miss just seeing it on video, and you're able to see it in person and walk around it and get your own perspective.
Well, I think what happens too is you, like, around the shop, you know, these bikes, they come into the shop and we work on them for a period of time. And, you know, obviously, like I said, this one was a lot longer than we typically do. But what ends up happening is the same 5 guys see the bike over and over again.
Yeah.
And, you know, this bike is really freaking cool. Personally, and you know, my personal opinion, obviously.
Here, I'm gonna bring up that picture that you have up.
Yeah, but it's you kind of, I don't want to say you lose interest in it.
Also,
after
shout
so
out
long.
to Trey for that sign.
Yeah, shout out. Trey did a fantastic job making our little promo sign with a little scanning thing. I think it's behind me. You can actually see it back there.
I mean, kind of.
Yeah, it's in the sea of red. But when you see this stuff come together slowly, it's kind of like when you're losing weight.
Yep.
You know, you don't even notice
It's
you're
the other
changing.
people. It's the other people that haven't seen you in a while. They go, oh, hey, you look.
But we take this, and it was so much to get that bike there. We had to rent the U-Haul van, and we had to wake up. I think I had to meet Brian here at like 5 or something. It was gross.
Yeah. Morning.
But you get it out there, and we did it with RTP Customs, the guys that powder coated the wheels for us. You guys can see the little red things we have on the wheels. They do phenomenal work. So we hooked up with them at their tent. Actually, their van is right behind the bike, but they have a tent there. So we came in there with them, and seeing people. Shout out to the people that were there that came up and were talking to us. It was awesome to get to talk to you guys. We haven't got to do a meetup in multiple years now. So there is something about getting to meet you guys in person. We read comments every single day. We see the subscriber number go up and all this kind of stuff, and that's great. We love that. Obviously, it allows us to do what we do, but there's a certain thing that you don't get unless you are in person with people. Yeah. And I think I've talked with Bo a lot about it. Like, the meetup every year that we used to do was the one time that I got to remind myself mentally that, hey, there's numbers happening, but like, these people are real.
There's people are attached to those numbers.
Yeah, there's actually a person behind each of the numbers. So
it removes the mechanical part of what we do, which is the job and trying to keep everything progressing forward. It's like a humanizing part. It's the thing that separates this job from like working in a big corporate office and stuff like that. It's because the core of it is the people that are watching.
The connection you get to see with everybody. So shout out to everybody that came out and talked to us.
It was a good time, and it's good to see the bike getting some love out there. But speaking of that bike, that bike is done. We've got a couple more videos to make with it. We got to do our shakedown and all that stuff.
Can I say my favorite part was when there's a lot of people that came up and didn't know us at all, and then everybody would look at the bike, they'd stare at it a little bit, they look around it, and then the same question over and over again. What is this? Which I don't know. I take that as a huge compliment. And yes, Paper, we are reading the chat. When somebody would ask what the bike is, and then I was like, CBR, what I would always say is like, it used to be a CBR 1000 RR, and their face every single time of being like, wait, what?
Yeah.
That's a C. It was like, yeah. And then, you show them the gas tank cover, and you show them the frame and stuff like that, and they're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that is an actual CBR.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, we are at that point with that CBR where it is something that we can show people and go, oh, hey, check this out. This is what we do.
Yeah.
We are close to the 300 being done. We are now starting work on the 600 to button it up. We are ramping up towards the end of season 5. And
you guys can see the 600 behind me.
It just looks like a sea of red. It's not.
You can't. Oh no, this is perfect. You guys can't see the color.
So
we got the color of the powder coat on that. It looks so good. I'm excited.
God damn it! I am trying to move the show along. And
I'm sorry.
Keep fucking derailing.
I can't help it. I'm excited. Here, I'll eat my chocolate.
I'm trying to help you.
Go.
We are nearing the end of season 5, which then is going to begin season 6. It's still a little ways off, but Wreck Bike Rebuild is changing pretty significantly in a couple of ways. One is the structure of how we're going to be filming.
Yep.
2 is going to be the turnaround, which we're aiming for. We're trying to get more bikes out per year. It's going to be one of those things where we are going to take some of the lessons that we learned. I swear to God, your phone.
What was that?
It was G. It was G listening to us.
Oh, G's listening.
Son of a bitch.
G stands for Google.
So, I wanted to kind of talk about what the biggest lesson that we learned from season 5. Don't do fucking 3 bikes at one time.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that the lesson you took from it?
That's one of them. The other thing is something that we've talked about internally. Kind of like pull the sheets back a little bit. We are going to start doing something a little bit different when we prep for a season, and that is, you won't see a video until we have everything we need.
I mean, we have to use quotation fingers.
I mean, like that's
we know.
Pie in the sky. Pie in the sky is season 6 starts, and as soon as you see videos, there's nothing that we're waiting on. That's the ideal situation. Now, there's going to come across some things where it's like, okay, this was an unexpected change, and we have to pivot. But generally speaking, we're going to have all the plans laid out, all the parts ordered, all the parts out for powder coat, and everything that we need. We want to make sure that we have it before we even start. So we're not playing the waiting game.
Yeah. So
as much as possible, so that way we can rocket through episodes. Because that was the biggest thing that I took away, is that we are at the mercy of third parties, and during a pandemic, that was the worst place for us to be in.
Yeah, the pandemic was honestly
how long did the engine take to get back? 6 months.
6 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a big takeaway, because every other season generally took around a year. We've always done wreck bikes. We start with a wreck bike, make it a dream bike, and
well, that's another change too.
Yeah, we'll get into that too.
Yeah.
But in the past, it was always a year, and even a year was a pretty long time. But we're not just like modding bikes out. We're totally transforming what they are, and that does take time.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we are in a position, like a content position, where we want to make a great, engaging series for you guys. And it's always been a major thing for us to take you guys through the entire process. We don't want it to be, we're not going to lie to you guys or do something where like, all right, we're going to go do this, and then we do stuff off camera. We actually want to take you guys through the process. Yeah. That's not going to change. But what we found out in this season was 3 bikes at one bike at a time is hard.
Yeah.
Right. We happen to get opportunities for 3 CBRs, and my head goes straight to like, that could be so cool. We could take apart, like, literally. So every idea that I talked about when the season started, we didn't do any of them.
Right. Let's talk about the 3 bikes thing, because I think it's important to show where our mindset is. All right. So let's just say this is future wreck bike rebuild, right? We get 3 bikes. What are you doing with those 3 bikes?
If we got 3, for one, I don't think I would take on 3 bikes.
Just this is a fucking hypothetical. I'm not asking.
Okay, so you're saying I'm in a hypothetical and I have 3 motorcycles.
Right, and this is new wrecked bike rebuild.
Well, I've got the bikes for the next 3 seasons.
There you go.
Yeah, that's end of story.
That is a huge thing that we took away. Like, we bit off a lot more than we could chew, and also the type of work that we were doing on these things extended that, and it made it even harder to swallow. Like, I think an important distinction is we're going to try our best to find bikes that need some love, but don't have to be rebuilt twice. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, we have shown every part of taking apart and building a
every
motorcycle
style of motorcycle
that we possibly
far.
can. So there's not much more that we can cover, and personally, I don't feel like that's value add for the people watching. It's to continually be like, here's us taking 35 bolts out of the crankcase. We don't need to show that anymore. So
I mean, we've done that for 6 years now.
We're
7.
The whole thing for Wreck Bike Rebuild Garage is that the best part of it is getting to see the actualize the idea. We go
Going
from,
from what it
concept
was to what it turns into.
and then giving it away. That's the important part. Like, that's the part that I get the most joy out of. It is seeing the beginning and the idea come up
Yeah.
and then come to fruition in a finished bike, and then getting to see somebody who might otherwise not be able to get that kind of work done
Right.
receive that bike. That's where it's at. We want more of that. So what we want to do is the whole mindset is changing for Wreck Bike Rebuild Garage to where we are cramming more into episodes. We are going to be covering a lot more stuff in each episode. We want to make it more entertaining, some informational stuff, but we want to we would pick and choose where that informational stuff happens.
Well, I think one of the things that happened was like we
had an opportunity to have a technician in full time, and it's like we went
exactly
let's
and take full advantage
let's
of that.
show every part of that, and that has been nice to see that part of it because nobody else is doing it at that level, or very few are, I should say.
Right.
But moving forward, like we've covered that, we don't have to do that. We can focus on the stuff that is like the cool kick-ass stuff. And if it comes down to like, okay, this is a serious problem, we need to show it, you're gonna see it. Like we're not gonna not show you stuff, but we're gonna focus more on the getting it done and getting it out to a winner. And so that way it is
So at the end of the day,
we're
we're
going
going
to give
to
away
be
like 4 bikes a year, 3 bikes a year. Like that's
well, we're going to try for 2. And
well,
go
you
from
know,
there.
I'm just what I'm saying.
High in the sky, yeah.
You know what I mean? Saying like that's the goal. Is like I want to give away more shit because that's fucking fun, and that's the whole idea behind it.
Well, like speaking of fun, I think what I've learned by going deeper and deeper every season with what we're doing is that we're making cool stuff, but like we've surpassed what I enjoy doing on a bike. And obviously, like you said, we've had an opportunity to take full advantage of it, but I think in the views and the people watching, it shows like people get like just like us. We get really excited when we get the bike. You have the hope of what it can turn into. You know, we do these Photoshop mock-ups of what the bike could look like.
Anybody who's built a bike knows what happens in between.
Yeah, you start, you're on the high, everything's good, and then you get into like the trenches of it.
Yeah.
And we lose steam, the audience lose steam,
The
and
idea
that's
is
not
to
good for
pull
the show in general.
a lot of the trenches out. We want to flatten that valley so that we get all the exciting parts. You can follow the build along, and then it's sooner it's out and about. Now, what that also means, as somebody mentioned in the comments, you haven't been on him in a while, and that's because we're in fucking go mode, right? We're trying to get these bikes finished, so we have all kind of just gotten the fuck out of the way and let Brian like hammer through all of this.
Oh, I saw that comment where like the whole show, Wreck Bike Rebuild as it was back in the day, now it's Garage. That whole thing started with, hey, I want to work on a bike. I don't need a bike, so let me learn to work on it. I know that I haven't been on Wreck Bike Rebuild episodes for a while, but I've learned just doing stuff on my own bike. Yeah. I notice myself feeling comfortable about like grabbing the tools I need and like doing work in general. And
you'd just be in the way.
Yeah, no, at this point, like once we got past, if for you guys that don't know, this every season has like a cutoff date and it has to end legally at a certain time. This season that we're currently in, the CBR 1000 has been given away. It's not, the winner has been chosen for it to go to.
Yeah.
The other 2 are the ones that can still be won. When we didn't make that date, when we had to contact the winner and be like, hey, the engine ain't even in, but you won the bike type thing. And we'll make a video about the winner and everything. But when we missed that date, we had to kind of take a step back as a team and be like, hey,
where are our priorities?
This is not working. Like I don't want to not be on the show, but at the end of the day, you guys have been watching a build show for 2+ years now. That should not happen. So
some of it out of our control, some of it within our purview. Like we've made some decisions that didn't help the already kind of rocky grounds they were sitting on. But going forward, like, okay, so
I will be in the show after season 5.
So like moving forward, and that's a good segue to bring us into the changes to how the people can support
Oh, big
Like,
change.
Big change.
We've
Because
been working on that for. And we should make it clear. Just because I'm not on Wreck Bike Rebuild like on camera, I'm filming like a third of the episodes.
Yeah,
I'm behind. I mean, holding a camera.
Yeah.
I'm helping you with stuff. Like I'm doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm just like over here with my feet up, chilling. You know what I mean?
And to be clear, like the moving forward, it's not like we are going. I can see how people could think like, oh, they're not touching it until they got all their stuff. Like we're going to be doing that. So I think it's easier to explain the general timeline, and then we'll talk about the website after an ad.
Okay.
But the general timeline for moving forward, Wreck Bike Rebuild Garage future is we have done all the planning. The season starts. We start building, making videos. We are done with the bike, hopefully in 2 months?
Yeah.
That's the idea.
That's the goal.
And then we spend 4 months making content, getting everybody excited for it, taking it places, letting people see it, and then picking a winner. During that time, there's crossover where we are already planning the next giveaway bike and getting all the stuff we need. So hopefully what ends up happening is we just have this steady stream of work all the way through the year, and boom, 6 months, every 6 months a bike gets given away.
Well, I think
That's-
something that I've learned ever since we brought Trey on, me, you, and Trey have been we've put a lot of time and energy on pre-production.
Yeah.
There's been multiple videos at this point where we have it on the calendar to go film a video today, and we have a conversation before we go. We literally before we walk out the door, and it's like, I don't feel like this video's ready to go film right now,
Yeah.
and we literally scrap shooting until we get pre-production done. That is what Wreck Bike Rebuild has never had.
Yeah.
Wreck Bike Rebuild has always been like a dude in a shop, and just, hey, we'll figure it out as we go. And that doesn't work.
I'm going to address, we got a couple of those about the high quality of the main build is more important. That's the idea, is to be able to have a higher quality with a more efficient workflow. Like right now, like with these bikes, like we're trying to get them finished because we did all that extra work. If it weren't for the waiting, these would have been done. Like we did it. It's the
absolutely.
Same. We're doing it at the same level, but what we're trying to do is alleviate the bloat in between, the unnecessary stuff in between each build. We are trying to be more efficient and reduce that down, so that way we can have these high quality bikes and high quality content coming out for the bikes.
And there's multiple ways that we're going to attack that by modifying what we do, and I guess we'll get into that.
After the ad. Do you think that I can make it to the bathroom and back while the ad plays?
Oh, can we get like hype music? No, we have to
because they
okay.
won't hear it.
All
All right,
right.
we're going to do an ad break, and then we'll be right back.
Oh, put your guesses in the chat. What's going on, guys? This episode of Liveontwowheels is brought to you by Revzilla's RPM membership. What that is basically a membership program that only costs $60 a year, not a month, but a year, and you get a ton of rewards from it. It's kind of like Amazon Prime for Revzilla. So if you're buying a lot of motorcycle gear, especially on Revzilla, this could be really interesting for you. Check out all of the things you get for this. So you're going to get free 2-day shipping and returns. You're going to get 10% off exclusive brands. You're going to get 5% cash back, period. Also, for you first-time members, you're going to get $15 in cash back from the moment you get this membership. It's also going to include early access to sales and phone lines and exclusive events. So if you're somebody that buys a ton of gear and could find a lot of value in this RPM thing, by all means, we'll have a link for you down in the description below. Thank you guys for supporting the show by going to that link. And thank you, Revzilla, for sponsoring this episode.
RPM membership also applies to Cycle Gear and J&P Cycles. There, I updated the ad.
We'll see you guys with the rest of the show. Can confirm he made it. Didn't think he was going to. He had to jump a bike.
Sweating.
You are
Never
sweating.
peed so hard in my life. Force.
Okay, where were we? Sorry. No, hydrate yourself, please.
Yes. So,
With Ghost.
so we were going to talk about wreckbikerebuildgarage.com.
Yeah, it's
Which is a
actually
huge thing.
Which is a huge thing. Coincidentally, around the time that I kind of took a step back from being on the show, we started getting super serious about leaving Patreon. Yeah. If you guys don't know, we've been on Patreon, which is a phenomenal website to start, a creative project, regardless of the type of creative project. But when you become an established show and you're building a community, you get to the point where Patreon's kind of holding you back. And we've kind of got to that point. You know, we want to do bigger and cooler things.
Yeah.
And just by its nature, Patreon's trying to be the best platform for a lot of people. And we got to the point where it's like, you know, we kind of need more customization. So around the time I backed out of Wreck Bike Rebuild, we started work on getting a custom website made.
Yeah.
We got a web developer. He's been working on it for months now. And it's finally to the point where it's functional. Like we're like 95% functional there.
Functional. We are 95% functional.
Also true. We are 95% functional.
Well, so it's an important note to make. Like Patreon is a great resource for people who are like they're doing their own thing, self-published and blah blah blah. But it's overhead that gets taken out of the pockets of.
There's
the
also
build.
that.
You know,
yeah.
like we have full control over what happens with our content now, and we don't have to worry about like a third party in that regard. But it also means that we can stretch that dollar even more and put more cooler shit on it. So then we can go back to the idea of like the Panagali and stuff like that, where it's like, what craziness can we do? Because like some people don't know, none of the money goes outside of Wreck Bike Rebuild.
No,
none.
It's
Like zero.
Fully right back into it. Absolutely.
Zero money comes out of and crosses over. Like it's its own thing. So
yeah,
the more
money
money
that says Patreon equals fees, and
it does.
More fees.
And
I mean, I get it though.
They're
It
doing
works
a service
on a small end. It's fine because it doesn't add up that much.
Yeah.
But when you're
and especially if you're a self-publishing, like it got to start from musicians and artists and stuff like that. So it's like
also if you're by yourself, it works out really well for the right people.
No hate on Patreon, but
no, not at all. It's just not the right place for us anymore, and we are. It's already up. You guys can go to wbrgarage.com now and check it out. I think it's honestly a really cool website.
Yeah.
I think our web guy did a great job. Yeah. He's been really awesome to
We've
work
still
with.
got to backlog a lot of the content that was on Patreon and on YouTube to it, but the structural stuff is there. The membership stuff works. The subscription stuff works.
Fun fact, also, if you go over to the website versus Patreon, you get double entries on the website versus Patreon. So, like, if you're watching this on Patreon, you guys have already seen this. But yeah, I mean, your dollar goes twice as far. So
yeah, so we're past beta now. Like we're in like the first launch of it. There's only a few parts, and it's nothing that affects anybody else's. You've got like Discord, integration to do and backlogging content, but the site itself is fully functional.
Yeah.
And opens us up for merchandise and all sorts of cool stuff.
We have
like so many cool things.
I don't want to talk about too much stuff because it's not real yet, but if our plans
hold on,
get to go through...
One second.
Bo put us on total shutdown.
Like, yeah, I'm at 5-7 delay on this, bitches.
Oh, that's hilarious, Bo. I can hear what I sound like, and I can hear Bo, and I can hear that he just went like... He's like, hold on, let me make sure I don't get in trouble real quick.
Unlike you, I'm not just going to say something and then like, hey, you shouldn't have said that.
No, you can say what you're going to say.
Okay, so like the coolest part about the site is that we are going to do things like merchandise also having entries into it, single entries that aren't membership. So like if we have hats, shirts, hoodies, things like that, stickers, posters.
We've heard a lot of people that obviously with a membership site, you guys are paying to get content early, to get, we film a lot of little videos on like the phones and we take photos that we're uploading, and that only goes to the members. Yeah. But there's a lot of people that don't really like paying money for digital products. Totally understand that. And we've been asked for a really long time, is there something like I can buy, like a sticker or like a physical product, and that gives us entries? So with the website, it's actually going to give us the ability to do that, which is...
It's not currently there, but that is the plan for it. We've already got that in process. starting the conversation about merchandise and how we're going to do that.
Demon goes, I don't want merch. I need merch.
I get that.
So,
the
yeah.
idea is to give loads of people loads of ways of having it
More
a
opportunity
chance
to do it in different ways. Yeah.
And all of it gets you get access to Discords and stuff like that, and everything is going to be integrated fully. The website's going to be integrated fully with Discord. We're going to do a lot of fun stuff.
The website is actually, if you guys are so here's one thing that we notice, after doing it for a few years. Here's the way Wreck Bike Rebuild works. I almost promise you it's going to happen this season as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to choke real quick.
Yeah. I'm going to play with my phone.
I didn't die. Okay, so here's what always happens. We tell you guys what's going to happen in a season.
Yeah.
We spend a year or more working towards that goal, and interest is high. It drops down. Interest goes up a little bit towards the end. When the show gets done, people are like, oh, shit, that bike looks cool. I want to watch the entire thing of how they got there. It's happened every single season. It's like nobody believes us until the end. They're like, oh, damn, that bike doesn't look bad. Let me go watch the whole thing.
I think that's the thing that's going to happen with the 300.
I 100%. I know for a fact it's going to happen with the 300. Yeah. But here's the thing. We built the website because that's where we notice most of the views come from. They come from people being like, that's a cool project. I want to watch it be created. We've done the best we can on YouTube to create playlists so that it's easy for you guys. But one of the things we really focused on with the website is that if you notice that project and you go to the website, we have made it as easy as we possibly can for you to watch episode 1, 2, then 3, then 4, and you don't have to be on YouTube at all. Everything's built into the website, and I think it's going to be a really good viewing experience for you guys that want to, you can look at it like binging a show on Netflix or something like that. Yeah, that's where we put a lot of time and energy to.
At the last 5 months, basically.
It's been more than that.
5-6 months. I mean, since we started going ham on it.
Oh yeah.
And it's getting more and more excited because it's
it's here. It's a thing.
Yeah, it's actually here's the thing. It's not an idea that we have things that we come up with ideas and sometimes. Hold on, 1 second. Let me block this user.
Oh God. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
that gives me flashbacks.
Yep,
I'm so sorry.
That's what happens. Yep. Haha. Yep, you're fucked. Sorry, I got distracted by the nonsense.
Yeah.
Great use of the emojis though. We have a lot of cool ideas that don't see the light of day because it's at the end of the day
we keep running into that same problem. Yeah. It's like, the amount of conversations we've had of can we integrate this into Patreon, and then it's like, no. Yeah. You hit a wall so many times. So
it's
eventually
nice.
You got to
just
build
like the bikes.
house.
It's nice to see this idea come full circle and go, oh hey, yeah, this thing.
Very similar to the bikes. Yeah. You get to you have an idea, you sketch it out on some pieces of paper, and then boop. Okay, there it is. Speaking of the bikes, we should probably talk about one of the strategies we're going to be using to go from doing a bike build in 12 months to doing it in 2. And if you guys are confused by 2, the way we're looking at it is we want to give the bike away every 6 months.
Yeah.
We want a build to take 2 months, and we want to use the actual 4 months afterwards to promo the bike.
Yeah.
Every season up
and
until
plan
now,
for the next bike.
And plan, yeah. But every season, what happens? I don't know why. I don't know the mentality of what got me down this path. But for some reason, I always felt and this happened from the first season.
Yeah.
When the bike got done, I felt like it needed to be given away as soon as possible.
Yeah.
The first bike, and Bo knows this because we've been gathering assets for the website. There's no promo footage.
Yeah.
There's a first ride. We literally have to grab stuff from the first ride.
Yeah.
Because I didn't hold the bike long enough to go do a few photo shoots with it and all this kind of stuff. And it's that's when you have the most proof that you did something cool. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, it's nice to soak in the success. For a
and just
bit.
sit there for a second and take a breath.
My favorite part of Wreck Bike Rebuild is the giving it away part.
Oh, absolutely.
But
at
the end of the day, I like to show what we've done to my friends and stuff like that, and be like, this is what we do. My brother has seen a lot of our stuff, and it's just is super impressed at the level of what we take, because it's hard to show it on video.
Yeah.
And we have a way to do that, but we haven't taken the time to be able to like really give it its just reward. The Panigale
we did a good job.
We had
we had
yes.
multiple photo shoots set up. We did a whole video shoot. We rented that whatever the hell place we were in. We had some video guys come in.
Yeah.
We did a much better job on that bike, but we still turned it around really quickly.
Yes.
So that's what we're trying to do now. We want to we have the ability to make really cool content. It doesn't make sense to get a bike done and give it away as fast as possible when we have an opportunity.
The
to show
idea
it
is this, and this is what we're shooting for. The idea is to, like I said, have everything ready so that it literally only takes us 2 months. So what you're going to see is more being done in each episode, less episodes, same quality, same level. You know what I mean?
And if we have 6 months to give it away and we're shooting for a 2-month build timeline, even if we screw that up, boom, we push back to 3 months. You know what I mean? We got plenty of time left over. I think that's going to make it so. Like, what is that? It's 4 episodes. It's an episode every week. That's an 8-episode build time, and that's build episodes doing the work on the motorcycles. So, 8 episodes, and then we got all this cool content we can make after it. We can actually make our style of content with the Wreck Bike Rebuild bikes, which I think is going to have this really homogenous feel with the channel.
McMasters, what's up, bud? He said the Peningly was the pinnacle of giveaways, and it was actually the easiest build we've had.
Shockingly.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of level of stuff we can do if we have all our ducks in a row and we're not fighting against, a confettied engine.
Yeah, I think,
a hole in the frame.
I think we got in this mentality that we needed to do more and bigger stuff.
Which, there was a place for it. And
yeah, for sure. But if you put all your energy in doing something bigger and better, you have to take that away from the actual content that you're creating. And I think that's what we've kind of
we went into
figured
information
out
bloat with this season, because we had 2 completely demolished engines, and we had somebody who could take care of that on hand. So it was dumb of us. It would be dumb of us not to have taken advantage of that.
Yeah.
But in the long run, that's not what we want to do. We like being able to show people that. We like having a place for that. But at the end of the day, we want to make fucking killer bikes.
That's never going to change.
Right. That's what we want to do. We want to focus all of our energy on making it the best fucking version of that motorcycle that you can possibly get, and not faff about with all the other bullshit. Like, with the faster that we can get to that quality level that we shoot for, the better, because that means that, like, okay, here is, Peningly level, ZX10 8 level.
I think a way to look at it maybe is instead of spending 99% of our energy on making the build bigger and better for no real reason, we're going to spend that same energy making the show.
Yeah.
And the bike is part of the show, obviously.
Yeah.
But, like, our energy is going to be, like, if you guys watch seasons 1 and part of 2, it was more a show about a bike being built, and now it's a bike being built that we're trying to make a show about. I think it's a focus more of, like, let's make really fun and engaging content, because there's no room for it in what we're doing right now. And that's where I find a lot of enjoyment out of that.
Yeah.
At this point, it's like, we're drudging through the mud right now, and we don't get to make our level of content. And if you guys look at the channel, go look at any video in the last month. We have videos that do good in views, and then we have Wreck Bike Rebuild.
Yeah.
In a realistic world where we have full control of everything, that shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
If we have the enjoyment of the show, that's going to come through in the episodes. That happens on our episodes right now.
Yeah.
When we sit around and watch a video that we get excited about, the freaking Livewire video.
Yeah.
Me, you, and Trey sat around and watched that video, and we were like, this is a cool fucking video. I'm really excited to give our audience that video.
Yeah.
We want to get to that point again with a show where we get to build bikes. Are we going to build awesome bike that we give away? Absolutely.
So that's the distinction, is that, like, the all of this is to say that expect cooler bikes. Like I said, I see no reason for us not to shoot for, like, Peningly level of
100%.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All the time. And I've said it 100 times in this shop in the last several months, is preparation is king. Like if we do the work beforehand,
prep, yeah.
the right prep sets us up for success at the other end of that. And that is where I want to see Wreck Bike Rebuild, is that we do the appropriate amount of prep work to where we're literally just going like, here's the camera. We already know this is what we're doing. Let's
Right.
make the best video that we can do to show how awesome all
It
of this
also
is
lets
gonna
us
be.
like stretch
Yeah.
creatively, like we're doing on our other shows. You know.
Yeah.
So guys, one of the huge things, and I've seen some comments here and there about it, about how we start the show, like what the bike is that we're going to be starting from.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say that I'm not going to say we're not going to do wreck bikes, but we are going to be very selective of the bikes we do choose.
Yeah.
We're not doing new bikes.
Yeah. We're trying to make sure that we set ourselves up for, we don't want a repeat of the CBRs where it's like, oh shit,
there's
a fucking disco ball
there's
in
no
here.
engine work ever going to be done in here anymore.
Yeah.
There's no frame swaps. There's no breaking the bike down all the way, because I feel like we lost the plot somewhere when we took this show from something that you guys could actually conceive of doing. We kind of got into like bike build off territory of like, let's take
I will say
everything
that
apart.
this is something I was thinking about yesterday, and it is, if we had one CBR with a fucking blown up engine, it would have been like, cool, we can show that.
Yeah.
But the fact that like,
Three.
yeah, it's just like we lost the plot for sure. And while it made for, very informational and informative content.
Yeah,
and there's
no,
a
for
lot,
sure.
Look, to be clear, there's a lot of people in our viewers and all the subscribers and stuff that are much more knowledgeable. We see it all the time in the maintenance help section, all over Discord. There's some really high level.
There's like Brian level people watching the show. Which
We
is
ain't
awesome.
them, and the majority of people that are watching videos on YouTube
are not them.
are not them. You guys are a select few. We love having you around because that means
absolutely. Your
that means
comments
like
are
idiots
phenomenal.
like me can have somebody to go to for help, and I love that. But when it comes to showing people, our end goal is to show people fucking cool ass bikes and giving them away.
Yeah.
So like, yes, we're not going to say no to a wrecked bike, but we are going to be more selective and more, intentional with our choices to make sure that we set ourselves up for the best possible, in scenario where we have a bike that's awesome that nobody else can have.
No, for sure.
It's going to get a once over by a professional and say, yes, this is ready to go.
Yeah.
Boom, done, out. And that at the end of the day is the ultimate goal, is to give them away, because otherwise we're doing this for nothing. You know what I mean?
like this comment. I think you guys should take on easier builds and do more extreme makeovers. 100%.
Well, so like that might be a kind of, it might be kind of giving away too much, but like that's what we see in the future is like, we want to give ourselves a little bit more breathing room as well to do the cool, kooky, like crazy kind of off the wall ideas.
Right.
And have fun stuff. Like, we want to do more videos of just us in the shop fucking around with stuff too, and like trying something crazy.
At the end of the day, guys, one of the negatives with YouTube is if you want to do something, you can't go too niche with it, because it's very hard to build an audience around that.
Yeah.
And at this point, we've done super niche for a few years, and we've realized that it's cool to do that if you're, if you have the team and you're able to do that. Yeah. But
like, if we had a big enough team and we had just another channel,
well, if that audience was big enough, we might be able to go down that. But like, for us, the audience isn't really there, and if it's either we do that and we don't get to do the show anymore, or we back up, we do a more broad approach to the show, we do it quickly, we keep interest high, because the bigger that gets, the more crazy shit we can do. And obviously, like we said, like we're Wreck Bike Rebuild it's a cycle. It's the more comes in, the more goes out. So
we're like the auction budget version of, what was that company that gives away the crazy Bronco?
Omaze.
Omaze, yeah.
We're the discount rack version of Omaze. Yeah, except we take people through the actual build process. Absolutely. But yeah, guys, at the end of the day, you know, our goal is to make really fun content that we enjoy making, that you guys enjoy watching, that appeals to enough people to let us perpetuate this really fun process that we get to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a roller coaster the last couple of years. I keep forgetting that I was here during the Panagali.
Yeah, you were a community manager.
Yeah.
What a title.
Oh, friggin' Mark we can call it Beaumays.
Oh, we can.
But it's like I keep forgetting that that's how long I've been here, and that seems so long ago. Like the last 2 years have just been
It has
saturated
felt so long
in what seems like the same content. And I know everybody watching kind of feels that way too. It's like, oh fuck yeah, we forgot that this bike was a thing still.
When it got to the point where we were looking, I don't know if you guys can't really see on my screen, but like we got racks here with like parts in it. When it got to the point of me and Brian were standing here and we were like, I don't know what bike is where.
Yeah.
Like it got to that
Nobody
point.
in the shop did.
So it's like if people in the shop, and we're here every day, if we're getting confused with what parts are where and going on what bike, like how could somebody follow that on a show? You know, there's obviously a lot of that is like outside of our control. We couldn't do a lot about that, and we did the best we could. And to be fair, I think the 3 bikes we're building this season are going to be phenomenal.
I can't fucking wait for people to see
I'm not
the 300.
upset about the motorcycles or anything.
Like, bro, people are sleeping on this 300, man. It's going to be so fun.
People are sleeping on it hard.
It's going to be so fun. A lot of people were like, I don't like the color of the halos and stuff.
That's fine.
It's, oh yeah, personal preference. It looked a lot more purple on camera than it does. It's
really?
blue. It's blue. It's like a white blue. The purpling comes from that lens.
Yeah.
It's playing with the polarization of the lens on the camera and stuff like that. So it seems purple. It's not purple. It's blue and bright white. Dude, that bike is going to be so dope, and it sounds mean. It's a 300.
Yeah, the 300 is cool. I'm kind of glad that I made my background red because you guys can't really see the color of the 600.
Bro.
So
some definite 90s vibes.
I'll put it this way. If you guys are a fan of our Season 2 ZX10, I think you're going to fucking love the 600. Yeah. I think it's going to be
it's definitely got a 90s vibe. Like it's got a late 90s vibe for sure. I can't wait to show people this. See, that's my favorite part. Like, we said this like a year and a half ago. It isn't until like we don't give a shit. Like I think you asked me one day, is like, how are you feeling about all this, the builds and stuff? And this is when I started editing full time. And I was like, honestly, I don't give a shit until we get closer to the end. I can see what's happening with them, because that's when I get excited. I see it and I'm just like, oh fuck, this is so cool. That 300 is gonna be.
Now imagine if we're able to do that every few months. You get to that point of being super excited.
I'm gonna get excitement fatigue.
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
Is excitement fatigue a thing?
I'm an extrovert, so yes.
It's not for me. Introverts unite.
Speaking of introvert, I'd like to take this opportunity to remind people that we're going to be at Get On ADV Fest.
Oh yeah, yes we are.
In
Absolutely.
Black Hills, South Dakota, and that is July 14th through 17th. 17th through what? 14th through 17th.
I don't know.
Whatever. There's a link. Get your tickets. Come meet us. I saw somebody in chat saying that they were going to be up there.
Awesome.
That's pretty. I've seen a couple people comment here and there.
I'm gonna bust my ass.
Yeah.
Again.
We've been doing some stuff here in the shop, kind of pushing towards more ADV content, and
I think our big pushes this year is ADV and cruisers. That's where we're trying to do a big hug around the.
I'm
going to
give everybody, if you're interested, a little bit of homework right now.
We have to do homework?
Yeah, this is a fun one. The last couple of days, I've been looking this up. There is a stretch of road up in North Georgia called the Georgia Traverse.
The Georgia Traverse? Can you imagine me trying to say that on a teleprompter in a video? That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, it won't happen. I have mapped out and have the GPX file saved of a route that is a very small portion of it, but it's a route that goes from like pretty much the east of Georgia or the west of Georgia.
Okay.
So northwest of Georgia, along the mountains, into the mountains.
Okay.
There are several options. It is on pavement, off pavement. and it goes all the way across. It's something like 36 hours of traveling.
Off road?
Part on road, part off road.
Oh, okay.
That's what takes the time, right? The route that I have saved is like 50 miles from basically Dalton to Suches.
Holy
and then coming
shit.
down. So like that's going to be a thing. Like we're going to be having
when did you do? I haven't heard. This is the first time I've heard this.
So Rever allows you to import GPX files too.
Shout out to Rever app.
And if I was like, there's got to be a way, and you can start your route and then save it. Load a GPX file. So I made the GPX file and then put it in there. So like we're gonna have a lot of really cool content, and we've dipped our toes in a little bit here.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be in South Dakota on Pan Ams.
This is true. Harley, shout out to Harley for hooking us up. We're gonna have, I finally get to be on a Pan Am. Thank God.
Yeah, and there's other bikes up there that we're going to try out, and we're going to be doing all these routes. There's all sorts of different, like, you can go road
We're going
only.
to make a ton of content from ADV Fest.
If you go, you can do the demo ride. They have rides planned, through Rever, and you can do street only, beginner, intermediate, advanced.
No,
and
I'm not going to do advanced.
If you have your own bike, you can just go off and use some of their maps to do routes. We've got our buddy Sweds from Harley sent us a couple routes to try out. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited.
And my next bike may or may not be an ADV bike.
The LT Gray, old Jenny from the block, she's getting a lot of upgrades here soon to be ready.
Oh, you've already got upgrades. The video's not going to come out for a while.
The video hasn't come out, but I've got some upgrades. I'm going home and fixing some of those upgrades with some of this sound deadening phone. And then I've got luggage coming in, and the only thing left is tires after that. And so then next is you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, and I know we typically end the show with what the next episode's going to be.
We're going to do a Cardo giveaway here. While you talk about that,
yeah, go ahead and
bring up.
We're getting
bring up
close
the
to time.
keyword. So what you guys are going to do? We're giving away a Cardo Spirit. Shout out to the. I just want to take a second and be like, hey, yo, I know there's some people still waiting on it. There's one specifically, I think he got the wrong one. It was a Spirit, and it was supposed to be our only winner of the Bold. So we got to fix that. But they're coming out now. People are getting their stuff. So in the chat, if you want to win a Cardo Spirit, you just got to type that in. It's one word, Skid Maker.
That's the CBR 1000.
Yep.
The
nickname
unofficial nickname.
Unofficial nickname for it. Type that in chat. It'll register you to win the Cardo Spirit.
While you guys type that in the chat, here's the thing. If you guys remember the last episode we did, I was emotionally forced to make a decision between the Desert X and the T7.
We opened you up to reveal the truth, and it came out naturally.
I don't think that was fair, and I would like to do a full Liveontwowheels episode breakdown of Ducati's Desert X.
Yeah.
I feel like
I
feel like that bike deserves a whole episode.
Are you spending the money or what's going on here? Because that is what the determining factor is. It wasn't, oh, what bike can I get? It was, what bike would I get?
Okay, so both bikes, like used T7s, which are the only ones you can find right now. Like I know on their website it's like 10 grand. They're going for like 13 and being sold for 13 right now. So if a used T7 is going for 13 and a brand new Ducati Desert X's MSRP is like 15, I think. That's a lot.
Fair.
That's a close.
It's fair, but it's not going to be your only bike. So.
Okay, here's the thing. I want to do a full episode of Liveontwowheels. I want us to break down this Desert X, really dig into it. I want to do the research. I want to know the things about the modes. I want to know what's going on with it. And I think then, maybe at the end of that episode, I can, because like the way our bracket thing worked last show,
I just feel
the
like
two best contenders fought like second. So
I feel like this is a lot of backpedaling, and
maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know, but like, there you go. That's what I want.
Yeah.
Next episode, that's what's going to happen.
All right, let me roll this bitch.
Roll it, Bo.
Paper pags.
Oh wait, we mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, paper pags. All right, just do me a favor, bud. Give me a screenshot of your YouTube. There
Claps
with
in the
your
chat.
username.
Congrats to Paper
I'm trying to tell him how to do it. Take
Sorry, I
a
just
screenshot.
got so excited.
Just has like of the chat with your name down at the bottom, and send it to Beau BEAU at chaseontwowheels.com, and we'll get you squared away. Put the episode number, season episode, in the title for me, so no.
Shout out to Nick for summing the entire show up to WBRG is becoming faster and better.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, right.
Leave it to us, and we'll probably end up fucking it up somehow. So I'm just saying, that's just naturally how.
Yeah, I mean, it truly could be.
Hey, it's time for memes.
It is time for memes.
There's not a lot. I'm gonna be 100%, and I think it's because some of our people are absent. So
Maybe so. I mean, so final stuff with Wreck Bike Rebuild. What are your final things? Where's your head at with where we're going?
I mean, honestly, the biggest thing for me is I'm excited to hit that level of awesome that we had with the Panigale. Without all the unnecessary. You know me, I'm all about cutting the fat, dude. Like, less is more.
Yep.
I say that constantly. Less is more.
Absolutely.
If you can give a person the highest quality of product or service, without wasting a lot of their time, then you're doing something right. And that's where we need to get to as like an entity, is like, if we can get to that point where we're giving you 100% of what we have to offer and not wasting your fucking time or stretching it out or having to stretch it out. It wasn't like a conscious decision, but like, I think that is
God, those comments get to me so fucking much.
Like,
dude.
we want this to be done just as much as you guys do. Trust me. I think that if we can do that, then one, I feel good about what we're doing.
Right.
And two, I'm excited to see what that opens up for us to be able to do. Because the end goal for all of this, every bit of it, the website, the changes to Wreck Bike Rebuild Garage, all of it, is so that we can do more for those people.
Right.
Like, that's the end goal. The end goal is not to just sit on a pile of money. That like the end goal is to get
that does not make good content.
To grow,
I don't think that
it's
makes
to
good
grow
content.
everything so that we can do more. Like, that's it. It's a net zero, right? That's a zero sum game. We are trying to get to the point where we are always growing and filling in those gaps filling those gaps. I'm super excited about it.
Yeah, I am too. I think the website is going to allow us to do some really cool stuff. Now that the website's
actually Demon 6RR, it would not be Rebuild Wreck Bike Rebuild. It would be Wreck Bike Rebuild Rebuild.
No, he's saying rebuild.
Yeah, I know, but that's what we'd call it. It would be like the Wreck Bike Rebuild.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think the website's going to be a hugely integral part. Again, that's wbrgarage.com. Please go become a member and support.
Go there.
I think that's going to allow us to do some really fun stuff. Now that the website's basically 95% there, I've moved my attention, my like high level attention where I don't micromanage everybody. I've moved it to now what cool
I finally
things.
get to tell you to stop thinking about things.
I feel like I'm doing a better job
You
too.
are. Today you did good.
Thank you.
You did real good today.
Yeah. But thank you for that. I appreciate it. I needed that. So now I'm shifting my attention to like, okay, cool. The site's almost done. Our developer knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Now that we basically have the universe ahead of us, what can we do? How can we do fun, cool things to make you guys a part of it?
Yeah.
I think we're just going to be opened up so much by having everything under our roof that nobody's going to tell us we can and can't do.
Yeah.
It's literally like our videos right now. It is literally a, hey, can we conceive a way to make that happen?
Yeah.
Yeah? Cool.
Well,
Go
also
freaking
gives
do
us
it.
some more direct, like the ability to be more direct. If like you guys all come together and be like, hey, we would really like to do this thing. Like,
everything's
as
a
community,
conversation.
and then like now we go, oh yeah, there's no problem with that. There's no weird legalities we have to work on. There's no funding and the yada this that the other. It's gonna be a good time. Like, everybody who knows and has been watching for a while knows that I'm a huge like community person. So anything that we can do, I'm going to attach my name to it as well. Like, this is the Chase on Two Wheels channel, right? It's your name.
It is.
It's your name. But I would like to think that there's a place for us attaching our names to it, since we are putting ourselves out there.
For sure.
And putting the content.
It is a team effort these
and
days. It's not a chase
don't
effort
like
anymore.
attaching my name to things that I don't agree with, as far as like and how it's done.
Right.
I feel good about putting my name to these ideas, and that's how I know that it's going to be fucking awesome.
Right. For you guys that are asking the future of the content, I think the video length we're kind of going for is probably between like 8 and 15 minutes for an episode. They're definitely not going to be the shorter style that some of the episodes are right now.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. When we're doing the pre-production for these episodes, we can actually build an episode out so that a 15-minute episode is filled with stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you think about like Thornton 100, like all of his videos, like a whole bike gets built, but it's like a 10, 15-minute video.
So good, though. They make great content.
They make it.
Shout out to Thornton 100.
Shout out to whoever they hired for their media, because they do a phenomenal fucking
I'm
job.
pretty sure it's like one dude that films and edits.
Yeah, I'm
like
pretty sure.
that dude's legit.
Yeah.
They did a great job grabbing that guy.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So that's cool stuff. Check out wbrgarage.com if you guys want to become a member and help support the show. You get the earliest stuff and you get the most points to win the Bikester building. Okay, so we going to Discord?
Yeah, let's go to Discord, bud.
Let's go to Discord. Let's do that whole thing. All right, Discord, Season 2, Episode 19. Did you put welcome to the shit show at the top?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's fair.
You were outside 2 minutes before.
Also true. When Chase gives Bo Nur the day off to go to SmortCon. Yeah, I think that's a justified.
But you're
way.
going too, right?
I haven't confirmed if I'm
Okay.
going or not. We know how traveling is
I like
for
that
me.
he spelled out bro like the way that you say it.
Wait, bro.
You always go bro.
Oh, I didn't know you were looking at the photo underneath.
Yeah.
What do I do, bro? When Chase gives Bo Nur the day off to go. Oh, yeah, true. What do I do, bro? That's true. I can't read this. So next season of Rick Bike Rebuild, we've decided to customize Goonies Duke 390.
That's not what Brian said.
That's not at all what he said. Who said this?
Nice try.
Yeah, you tried, Andy. Uh-oh. Hey, look at... Hey, it's Ghost with no hands. Oh, my God. I love the fact that the invisibility of Ghost's hands goes through his pants.
Yes.
That is some real weird
Some
shit.
like fiber optic camouflage shit.
When Ghost and Goonie meet up in Chattanooga to look at Smart bikes.
Nice.
That's a really cool looking Kawasaki behind it.
Yeah.
I like the gray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun bike.
Wait. Is that an Insta360 on the front of Ranju's camera?
Wow.
Ballsy move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
I want to see the reverse angle of it. Ugh. Yeah, we know all about that.
Oh.
Wait, nuh-uh. It's
Oh.
hot everywhere. God damn.
It's wait, where is this at?
Overland.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, feels like 123. Jesus Christ.
I'm done. I'm done with that.
Chase when Boner does housekeeping. Oh, a piece of candy. Oh, a piece of candy. Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I get distracted a lot.
Dude, I tried to rein it in a little
You
bit.
did. You did your best. Oh, this is officially Ghost now. This is just him.
It's a mannequin. Like
What? When I can't read.
Ivor biking? I don't know.
Asked Ghost and Goonie to get a pic of the S1000R. Who is this? Who's Evo or biking?
Evo or
Hey, Ride Apparel logo.
Oh, look at that.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Hey.
Scientific explanation of why men like motorbikes. Not gonna explain this one. You can do that your homework yourself.
Don't do that homework.
Yeah, please don't.
Every brain the light touches will be a bike you'll work on at the same time on WPR.
That's one for those of you counting.
Hey,
Hey, slow bow.
Yep,
That's pretty good.
that is nice.
Oh God.
No.
All right, Bo, this is you. I can't read.
On a serious note, as a VP of Smort, Ranger and the Goonie would like to officially invite the Two Wheels team to SmortCon. No cameras, just bikes and Discord family. Thanks for the platform that made Smort a thing. Aw. Please,
Aw.
hashtag please help us find our... Is that Bo or what is this? It's just...
Boy,
Oh.
Rick, a bike, For SmortCon. What a hashtag. Holy shit, that's going to catch on 100%.
Fun fact, on all my old Instagram posts, I always did regular hashtags.
Okay.
And then one just obscenely specific and long one for no reason.
Thank you for letting us know that, bud.
Yep.
Postscript. Smart Boss has approved cameras.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Rick's current okay, this does not count as a motorcycle.
It's still really nice though.
It is very nice. Smart when Ghost can't make the live stream. Oh my god, true.
Right in the feels, bud.
So feels. Fun Ghost Rocket.
Nice.
Lord God. All right, boys. Woo, we made it. I was worried that we weren't gonna make it.
You say that every
I know.
time.
I
and
don't
what
have
do I
confidence,
say?
man.
And what do I say?
Confidence.
And what do I say? I say we got this.
You did. I give Bo credit. He told me earlier multiple times it's going to be a good show. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And we made it through. My God, one more day this week and we to the weekend. Oh wait, we got to work. Never mind. I have to work, not you guys. I'm not going to make you guys work on the weekend. Not a terrible person like that. Anyway.
Are you talking about your main job?
Shut up. Shut your damn mouth.
If y'all don't know, this is his side hustle.
True story.
Marriage is his first job.
That's right. And I love my job. All right, dudes. That's it for episode 19. A lot of changes. We're excited about them. And we hope you guys are too. Make sure you to like this video, guys. And if you missed it and you're just tuning in, go watch it on the Liveontwowheels channel. It will be up there available for you. Or it'll be on a podcast platform tomorrow, most likely. All right, dudes.
Good luck on that one.
Right. I'm Chase. That dude over there wearing stupid shit on his head is Bo. We'll see you on the next one, where we decide what the Ducati X is that I'm going to be buying next.
Man, you didn't even say that right. You don't deserve it.
I don't. Bye.